Do you want to give a little introduction about yourself as a streamer?
Wait, what you mean?
Wow. They might benefit from preparing the people they're about to talk to.
Are you guys doing okay? There's so much tension.
There's no tension.
Are you guys in love?
Why would you even ask that question? What?
Hi, Sinat. Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent.
Why? Why would you make a joke calling Kai Cenat P. Diddy, dude?
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
The just a joke crowd getting super offended by a joke they don't like. Whoever would have expected that?
As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, that
Whoa!
Fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck with no teeth?" And his friend goes, "Ah, man, he's just from New York."
Me too. We don't really talk about violently assaulting people.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Bro, terrible. You have to ban her for the event. She's having her Kanye moment. Failures feedback, guys. All right, you guys sent this. It looks interesting. It's Ab and Preach talking about the Streamer Awards. And I'm just kind of curious. They changed the title. It's just called a Nice, but before, which I've done before, I've literally called something a video nice after I made a title I didn't like, and I just left. But the original title was These People Are Ungrateful. So I'm kind of curious about it. It is interesting. I will say that there are, I think, like an entire collection of people who are online, but they're not like terminally online, and they comment on streamer stuff, and I feel like that's getting more popular. I feel like I'm one of those people. I'm like an outside observer. We're having fun and we're goofing on people. I feel like as Ab and Preach are very similar as well. So, you know, obviously I think the dynamic of like people who aren't terminally online that view these things, I think it's interesting. You know, it's like fun. It's like we know it's Jerry Springer, you know what I mean? But you do have a lot of people who are very, like, even in their 30s, they're terminally online and they don't really interact with the world in a way that a normal person would. I just find that to be kind of interesting, and it's kind of fun sometimes to maybe make fun of them a little bit. You know, so that's what we're doing here. Let's go. Hey guys, if you're seeing this, my editor had to jam this into the middle of the video in an incredibly jarring way because I forgot to plug my Papa Gut Leftovers channel with some great hits like The DoorDash Girl Just Went to Court, or It's Time to Boycott Coke. And somewhere in here is me with my shirt off. I forgot which video it is. It's in there, though. It's talking about the Boy Scouts. There you go. You'll love that. So go take a look if you like shorter form content.
There is nothing that will infuriate you more than when you doing shit for free, because apparently you're not even paid for this shit. Yep. When you doing shit for free for others and they try to spit in your face. Damn. If the community's going to show up for you like this and they're going to just not give nothing, yo, take care of yourself. It ain't worth it. If I was her, I would be like, y'all, I ain't never organizing this shit again. Y'all made sure that that shit crashed and burned from the very moment.
Is that what happened? Did they really did they really fuck over Cutie Cinderella? You know, I guess she puts on some effort to put into her thing. I just think the whole concept is kind of cringe. I guess to the fact that she responds to backlash to me was always kind of cringe, because it's like this, like, why are you responding to people, or why are you trying to like play to Asmongold when Asmongold's like, guys, we should make our own. And she's like, yeah, you could do this, blah, 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 blah. It's like, why are you cozying up with him? He's a fucking asshole. Like, he's a fucking, you know, these guys will like politically virtue signal. And then when it comes to somebody who's like a political fucking toxicity, they're just like, yeah, okay. And, it's fucking crazy.
When she came out, that shit was awkward. That's on y'all. That's not on her.
Do I've been preaching H3 have beef still? Probably. Listen, I'm gonna be fucking real with you. I know I have a lot of H3 fans in here. I love you guys, and I like Ethan. He's cool. I'm going with Ab and Preach probably every day of the week. Boy, just be fucking real with you. You know what I mean? Just being real with you.
What happened this weekend was the wonderful streamer award made by QT Cinderella, right?
What went wrong?
Everything. Let's just.
That's not bad. This isn't too bad.
What went wrong?
Everything.
That's a like-dislike ratio. They don't show dislikes, which means you have to do a plugin, and usually it just counts the people who have the plugin based on what they like or dislike. So what is that, like a 45% like ratio? It's probably better than I thought it would be. I mean, I think at this point, like, they just need to stop responding to criticism and like horribly, and that maybe they can actually get some of their brand recognition back. You know, somehow people like Cutie Cinderella and Ludwig, they're just not. Their brand, like, sometimes they're terrible at responding to criticism because they will respond to it too much. It just kind of always blows my mind, you know, like, I don't get it.
Let's just play the intro. Nice dress, by the way.
I don't know. I feel like she should. I'm not a big fan of the outfit personally. I feel like, you know, it's just giving me wine mom, you know.
The 5th annual Streamer Awards.
All right.
Or, as Aiden Ross would call it, his idea.
That's funny. That's funny. Aiden Ross, who had previously teased a kick-hosted version of the rewards alongside as well, stepped in to support QT. He acknowledges the pressures evasion. Okay. That's a funny joke. What the fuck?
Everybody looks so good tonight. So great.
Why is that a bit? Why is it so all like? Why is it so not okay to make fun of Aiden Ross? This is the kid that has a part ownership in Kick, which was I think France is talking about banning Kick because they allowed a fucking murder marathon of Jean Palamov. Like, this is the guy that was like best friends with sex trafficking rapist Andrew Tate. He guzzled Trump's cum. Like, I don't understand. He was friends with Sneeko, the guy who for the last year was desperately trying to be like, hey guys, the religion is Islam is great. And his version of it being great wasn't that like, hey, religion is cool. That's fine. Was that like, hey guys, it's okay for 12-year-olds to marry 20-year-olds if they look mature enough. Why can we not like make fun of this kid just because he's a little weaselly, little I'm a hapless 5'6" little guy. Guys, don't make fun of me. He's a piece of shit. What the fuck? That joke's funny. That's a funny joke.
Great to see you guys outside of your pajamas. I mean, come on. Ty Lil's in a suit. Yeah, we got
Wait, this is funny. What the fuck? She's making fun of streamers because, like, dude, I dress like shit when I stream.
Max in a suit. Look at that fur coat and everything. And MP's in a lawsuit.
That's funny. Wait, Npool accused of financial abuse by... That's funny. Why is she getting... This is actually so funny.
Please be...
Bro, where the fuck did she get these jokes? She's grilling these people. It's actually hilarious.
Be respectful. Stay seated as much as possible. Hassan, if you see Sea-Dog get up, you can use your remote.
That's funny. Dude, this is funny. This is funny. It sounds like she's trying... This is actually probably the best way to try to counter all the bullshit that they're facing, where they're like, oh, you're not like, you guys aren't edgy enough or whatever, you guys are lame. She's like, okay, let's make some funny jokes. Let's have some guy ghostwrite our jokes, because that's what it is. There's nothing wrong with that, dude.
That's kind of that. Yeah, I got it.
I don't know who wrote that for, but these are not bad.
No, they're not bad.
They're all funny. What the fuck?
It's just it's the delivery of it. She's expecting a reaction that she's not having.
Oh.
Well, that part's true, but she's waiting for a clap or something. And I think that I think that they're funny jokes, dude. She's nailing it.
Wait, you're right there. It was you. Yep. I'm sorry. You've always been nice to me. You can never make anyone mad. I figured you'd take this, right, Dante? Right, Dante?
Oh, now she's getting too sensitive about the joke. That's what you're taking a little bit of an L on that one.
He'll take it. He said yes.
I don't think it's a good idea for someone to organize an event, because it's a big event, and also host it.
That actually is fair. I think maybe if they got somebody funnier, and like her jokes are funny, but maybe if they got somebody funnier that it was actually their job to do this, that it might have actually gone through a little bit better. That part might be like super true. That might be her biggest issue, honestly, is that she did it herself, and like her brand isn't considered great right now. That would have made more sense. It would have made more sense to do something like that. She could have even used the same jokes and just give it to somebody else. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one.
Too much. Hosting a gala like that is its own job. And then organizing all the event is already crazy at itself. Like, I don't even see how that's possible.
Because I'm on fan, I'm on the floor. I'm gonna take you guys around. Son is here.
Ooh.
Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
Ooh, they're really just going in on these Hassan jokes. It's kind of like beating a dead dog here,
Not a joke about that.
I'll put it on you later.
Oh, he's gonna fuck her, I think.
What is going on?
It's funny because you know that that's like their tactic right now, which makes sense to do. Is like Hassan to finally make a joke out of the fucking thing, because there's no other way that he can operate at this point. He needed to be doing that way earlier, honestly. So it makes sense.
Whoa! Bro! Flag on the play! Yo!
What he said?
See, my thing is, like, how can you not like black people with reactions like this, Nick Fuentes? I mean, come on.
Put it on you later.
It's just jokes. It's just jokes.
That's when like the heckler gets you and you just can't do
you're
shit.
like, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it's all organized though, just to be clear.
Shit.
Yo, one time I was an open micer and I did this joke. It was this lame ass joke I used to do when I first started. It was about like going to a funeral with my dad when I was a kid, and it was like raining. And like during the funeral procession, my dad looks at me. He's like, "Oh, when it rains during a funeral, that's Jesus' tears washing away the sins of the dead."
I remember that joke.
And so I was on stage and I was like, "Yeah, so."
Well, what if it doesn't rain then? What the fuck?
No, if that's what that means, then when it's snowing during a funeral, that's Jesus' jizz.
That was horrible.
Ooh, I feel like that would be his dandruff, right? Because you're. But I guess because it's white, it would become okay.
Quiet. It's so fucking quiet in the room, and I'll never forget it. Some guy in the back goes, "I hope Jesus comes on your face tonight."
That's funny.
The crowd erupted, and I just was like, he got me. You know what he said.
All right, let's keep going this way. The homophobic table. Woo! Or was it?
Who the fuck's at the table?
I knew you. I knew you was about to love this shit because it's me.
I think I hit the mic.
Who the fuck's at the table? Also, listen, man. I don't know. Women can be funny. I don't know. But you probably should have got a dude to roast people. You got to get your own like Twitch Ricky Gervais. I don't really know who's deep into the into this shit. Some of the jokes were clear beforehand, like Ashran's. Others during later parts, which were raw reactions, get a little hard to watch. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense that they would clear them beforehand. They really should have got a professional comedian that, like, for some reason, is inside of this Twitch space. Like, I don't know who, but that's what they needed.
To love this shit.
No. I'm gonna give her that. That is crazy. That's flagrant.
There's some good moments. I
don't know who they're talking about. I don't know how who they're talking about, so I don't know if it's funny.
That's crazy. Shout out to Fan. That was. I don't know. I don't know if she came up with that, but to have the balls to say that that, I'm gonna give it to her. Is that true? Are they homo?
Yeah,
they probably are. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay to be homophobic. Why are you looking at me though? I don't know. You seem like you're on Twitch sometimes.
Okay. Who the fuck was she talking to? FaZe? The FaZe clan? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. There was some like homophobic drama going on. I think I remember that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, right with the cutie Cinderella stuff where she spoke a little insensitively about trans people in the sense that she's like, it came off at first that she was shaming her trans brother for not associating with, his father. And then people were like, "Oh, the FaZe Clan's like racist or homophobic, rather." And she's like, "No, I hang out with them because I feel like I could change them." And it's like, "Oh, okay, I got you."
Anyone who does tech, I'm assuming, but it's okay.
FaZe, they're talking about FaZe whoosh. What do you mean, fucking whoosh, dude? Don't whoosh me. Don't try to shame me for not knowing who the fuck she's talking about. And then your whole whoosh moment over me is that you're fucking terminally online. That's not an own, okay? You didn't own me. Okay? You didn't own me. Okay? You did not own me. I owned you. Okay? White boy? Gotta make sure. Alright? You're terminally online, not me. Fuck you, bro.
Just go back. Respect. I know everyone's like clowning the whole streaming award show.
Guys, there's a delay on the YouTube chat, okay? If you're saying an answer to my question, it takes like 2 minutes for it to come on the fucking screen.
I will say, I think it's kind of cool that someone takes the effort to put that kind of
100%.
stuff on because it means a lot for the community. I know everyone's like, "Oh, the fucking show sucks," whatever. I don't think some of y'all watching realize. Like, I know we've made fun of like the cutie Cinderella girl for like a couple instances here and there, but like, honestly, it's so hard to organize these events.
It is.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
And the community that she's organizing it from doesn't seem that grateful or doesn't seem.
My job's not to be terminally online. My job is to watch you guys to tell me what I need to understand to be terminally online, okay?
That giving. And so I also think that in my experience, content creators are very entitled.
Yep.
I think they should be a good sport about showing up to this event that benefits them, that gives their community more validity, and show the kind of initiative and energy that makes this event want to happen.
That's fair. I think one of the problems is again, from an optics perspective, Cutie and Ludwig, but because they're dating, but Cutie doesn't look great right now. Just with some of the controversies, and I think a lot of content creators, this is something that happens with a lot of bigger creators, is they don't know how to be good friends with people who are in controversy. I think that's one of the problems. And so they're probably more worried about their own brand, and they don't want to give her too much charity. they expect the event to be squeaky clean as usual, and then it's like surprising when it's not. I think it would have been better to have an actual, like maybe some kind of a Twitch comedian that knows the sphere come in and express themselves. But I think that might be more of, you know, the issue going on here is that, you know, some people are fucking ungrateful, bro. Some of these motherfuckers are ungrateful, dude, you know?
If I was her, I would be like, fuck y'all, I ain't never organizing this shit again. Because I'll be damned if something that's meant to benefit my community is going to bomb on my watch and I'm going to help it do so. That's retardation. But a lot of content creators operate in this like dog-eat-dog thing where even things that are meant to help them and uplift them, they will trance it down for the most stupid reason.
Yeah.
Okay?
100%.
There's a lot of things you could have improved. You don't like one of the jokes, it kind of offended you, go backstage, work with them in the future, tell them to hire somebody to check some of these things. There's a lot of things they can do. But I just think the way that these people approach it is just like, it's me versus them versus that table versus that table. I'm here for mine and fuck y'all.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense too, to have like it's very cliquey. I wouldn't doubt that it's very cliquey.
And that's why you guys are probably not going to get too many more award shows. And if you do, it won't be on that caliber. Because honestly, she put on a big event. It just wasn't well executed. But y'all made sure that shit crashed and burned. From the very moment she came out, that shit was awkward. That's on y'all. That's not on her. This is not a stand-up comedy show where you're going to see a random act and you're neutral. No, you guys know what this is for. This is for you guys to benefit and win these awards.
Like, I still don't agree that she should have done both, but it's...
No, it would have been better. It's not even just because it's a lot of work to put on the event and to also do the comedy stuff. It's also because like her delivery is probably not going to resonate with necessarily everybody, especially if they have a particular idea of, you know, who these people are and like what they expect and things like that.
Was there even someone to do both? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, it's and I've been involved in big award shows like that. It's so much work. So much. You don't have to do none of that. You don't have to dedicate yourself like that. Like, she worked her ass off for that.
It's not like people who are like all separate industries. None of them. A lot of them go to the same events, so they see each other on a regular. Yeah. This is not like doing some shit in front of.
Well, I said a click, not the Clint. All right, stop.
Strangers you've never seen from all kinds of walks of life. No, these are all from the same.
Clicky is an interesting word for Kai's boyfriends threatening to assault and SA fan. Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's crazy if true. Is are Kai's people that fucking toxic? That's crazy.
Website platform who interact with a lot of the names. This is why I also said like the fan girl, I feel for her. She probably never done this shit and she took up the challenge.
Oh, is that their response, was to like assault her? Or whatever, after she made the joke about how they're homophobic?
Maybe there's some nepotism involved. I don't know. I'm going to be charitable and think that she hired somebody because what was available, what her budget could handle, and someone who she thought was capable. She stepped up to the plate. I mean, she showed up there in front of a crowd who wasn't even trying to give her nothing. And I think, to me, that's probably like the biggest disservice because, like, you think about it.
And she looked like she kept going. It's a whole other situation. All right, we're not even going to get into it because I don't even know. But it sounds like she committed to it. That's one of the thing. Nobody said that they assaulted her, dude. This is 0 for 2. Stop trying to fucking troll me, bro. We said that they threatened to. Stop it. That's first of all. That's somebody said that, okay? Anyway, you got to respect it for keeping it going. She didn't stop the event just because she started bombing. I mean, that's one of the things you kind of have to just kind of push through the pain.
Entertainment platform. Everything is very interesting. All the people they hired were other streamers. If fan wasn't the right choice, I asked the question. Why didn't any of the more talented people step up to want to even be participating?
Nobody want to take that spot.
As someone who's part of an industry where awards really matter when it comes to getting...
Oh, that makes a lot of sense why... It makes a lot of sense why Abba and Preach are going to be so charitable to her, because what they see is a white woman and they like Snowball. No, I'm just kidding. It's because they're both comedians. And so they can appreciate a comedian, even if they do, or somebody trying to do comedy, like even if they don't do well, putting their best foot forward and like really trying to... put on a good show. That makes sense. It makes sense why they're giving her so much like credit, honestly. And I think I agree with that. I think I can agree with that. You know, it's hard though, because we're all very locked into online drama, and we honestly see the worst highlighted from people like Cutie Cinderella, who did put on this event and did put in a lot of work. Maybe should have personally maybe wore a different dress. I don't know. Some people are saying that, not me. But at the end of the day, when you kind of separate yourself from that, from the outside looking in, like, oh yeah, she did put on like a nice event. that was at the benefit of a lot of these streamers who are there for free. She organized the event. She organized the sponsorships for it. She put together the jokes. She put together, you know, pretty much everything. I mean, it's like hosting a wedding for a bunch of ungrateful people, except they don't give you money in the card. So I think that's I think I could appreciate that. I think, you know what, maybe Cutie Cinderella deserves a little bit more of a break. It's a beautiful thing.
Getting grants, when it comes to getting brand recognition, when it comes to getting higher brand deals, like the kind of shit she's doing isn't just like a plaque. This translates into monetary value when they negotiate deals. I'm talking about thousands of dollars more, tens of thousands, some going even higher than that.
Or when they ask for grants or stuff like that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. When in the future they're going to go on to do other projects, they can lean on these awards to build out their resume. These are big deals. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I'm telling you, from someone who has had to negotiate for these deals, it matters. If you're watching this lady, fuck these people. If
they probably also got a nice goodie bag. Hopefully better than Target's Black Friday bag. You know, there was like nothing in there.
He's going to show up for you like this, just not give nothing. Yo, take care of yourself. It ain't worth it.
All right, guys, before we keep things moving, let's head to the floor. Fan is catching up with some of us.
She dead ass looked like she was being held hostage.
Yes!
That makeup.
She looks fucking terrified. Has she ever done like a partial hosting before?
Is not doing her any favor.
Yeah, Def Noodles would have been a great host. You're so true, dude. You're so fucking right.
Good Lord. Is she Asian?
Bad.
Oh my God, she looks like Gold Dust.
Oh, no, you're going.
Damn, dude, don't insult Gold Dust like that. Gold Dust is one of my favorite fucking wrestlers. Gold Dust, Kurt Angle, probably my favorite. I mean, Kurt Angle's fucking incredible. You know? That's so, what the hell, dude? Those are my two favorites. I don't know. Stone Cold's like everybody's favorite. You can't really go with Stone Cold's, but, you know. Cool guys. It's cool guys.
You're crazy.
She doesn't look bad. I wasn't trying to like make fun of her, okay? But I like Gold Dust a lot, so Gold Dust is cool as hell.
Look, chat, let me know if I'm lying, but
no, Gold Dust is crazy.
If you don't know what,
bro, there's unironically a video. I don't even know if I could find it for you of Gold Dust just like feeding his dog a steak and then like mouth kissing his dog. That's it. That's the whole. That's an actual thing that exists. I don't even know if I could find it. But that is a real thing that exists. I'm not going to find it because YouTube has been like super aggressive about taking people down for dumbass shit. So I'm not going to find it, but you can look it up. It's crazy. He's not dressed in his Gold Dust makeup. He's dressed like a fucking Southerner, but it's crazy.
Gold Dust is, that's only you. You're not old enough to know the
She's looking like...
Look. Oh shit, my mic's on. Hi.
What's going on down there?
I'm good. I'm over here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey guys. Welcome to Fan on the floor. Are you guys doing okay? There's so much tension.
Yes, we're doing great.
Yeah.
There's no tension.
Are you guys in love?
Why would you even ask that question? What?
Are you guys in love? Do you love each other?
Oh, dude, all right. That's crazy. Why would you ask that question? How did we as a people, how did we as a society benefit from that incredible question?
Okay, I need to get out of here. This is too much heels.
All right, you guys, that's what their issue. You know what? This is good. Failure's feedback. Failure's feedback, guys. Failure's feedback. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Failure is feedback, and the feedback we get there is she's not allowed to host the event anymore. Whoever that was is not allowed to be like a host of it.
As they say.
All right.
Too many heels. For those of you who don't know you, do you want to give a little introduction about yourself as a streamer?
Wait, what do you mean?
Wow. Was that a... What do you mean by introduce yourself as a streamer?
An introduction of yourself as a streamer.
Nigga, I don't really know. Like, I just stream, yeah.
That's incredible. I love that. He just streams, yeah. That's beautiful. I mean, he's probably a kid, but Jesus Christ. They might benefit from preparing. They might benefit from preparing the people they're about to talk to. That might be one of the best ways to go there. I think personally, that's just what I think. You guys are entitled to your own opinions, but maybe be like, hey, we're gonna walk up to you and ask you your experience as a streamer or something. All right, so please have a fucking a coherent answer for us when we do that.
Coconuts in Barbados.
Nigga.
No. Stop. Did you see the guy in the back after he says,
Nigga. I don't even know. Like, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's saying like I, right?
Yeah, you started. You love that shit because it's like an open micer. It's like an open micer.
you know, it's not even the open mic thing or not. I enjoy watching people.
That's funny.
I'll tell you why. Because
I
stand-up
wonder what his perspective on the Boston Marathon is then. That's so funny.
and like a lot of comedy routines are pretty convoluted. Everything is very rehearsed. Everything is like, I do this, I get that. They laugh, chuckle, haha. But there's nothing better than because it's always authentic.
It's crazy.
It's always tense. It's all a bunch of raw emotions. Everyone's came in expecting to laugh or have a good time or whatever, and now they feel uncomfortable, and you can't fake it. It's very hard to fake discomfort, and just that authenticity.
We've got another record breaker here tonight, too. Kai Cenat.
All right.
And also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent.
Why? Why would you make that joke? What the fuck?
That was you, right?
Dude, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you make a joke calling Kai Cenat P. Diddy, dude? Dude, that's just not even, I feel like that's not even appropriate. That's more of like a Mizkiss level joke. Him and his community joke about that. Oh, okay. Or maybe that's not so bad. But that's rough from the outside. He doesn't even look like Diddy, bro. Just because he's black doesn't make him look like fucking P. Diddy. What are you talking about? He doesn't look anything like him. That has to be a meme inside of his. That's like you say. He was a meme in his community, I guess. That's fucking crazy, though.
Wait. Pause. Is she trying to say he Diddy?
Okay. The thing that happened is that a lot of people have been saying that he looks like Diddy.
I like Diddy.
Oh shit, he looks just like fucking Diddy, dude. That's actually crazy. That's fucking wild work, brother. That's actually wild work. Okay, fair enough. All right. You know what? That's very Diddy-esque. You know? That's Diddy-esque. That's very Diddy-ish. So fair enough.
No, I don't, bro. If you are,
I think that maybe that joke would have landed better if they showed like a picture of it, like that video on the stream. Like they have the ability to do that. So if she made that joke, and then on their whatever Megatron, is that a thing? Megatron? I don't know. Jumbotron? They had like that like clip in there. It could have been funny.
all gonna be on the mic now. Turn this mic now. Turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Why did they even give this guy a microphone to talk? He didn't even like. What the fuck? Why would you even give him the ability to speak? What is? I mean, well, just to be clear, nobody. He doesn't really seem to be able to speak very well. But you understand my point. Like, what the fuck is that?
Can I ask who's this guy?
He's one of Kai Cenat's friend. So yeah,
he's doing a bit much, but okay.
Oh, I think he's doing a bit much.
Well,
yeah, he's getting a little too offended here. The just a joke crowd getting super offended by a joke they don't like. Who the fuck ever would have expected that?
Thank you very much, fan. I appreciate it.
Thank you, cutie.
You've been doing great. You're warming up. Your pearl necklace.
It's a hell of a warm up. I'll tell you that much. Oh, this is not good.
Thank you. We're gonna keep going with the awards, everybody.
I will say this is a matter of organization.
Yes, 100%. Like, which was my first point. Organizing and hosting. Doing both at the same time is weird. You're gonna have fuck ups like that.
Having that girl in that,
I don't think. Well, I mean, I think that maybe it could have been a better. There probably could have been a better delivery metric. Would have worked out better. Somebody that maybe could have delivered that a little bit better. But more than anything else, like, I mean, you got to support the joke. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have your fucking P's and Q's minded on that a little bit better if you're gonna make that joke. I feel like you gotta. You just gotta. You got to be ready for that one, boy. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. You gotta be more prepared for that. You got like they should have had something on like the Megatron or whatever the fuck it's called, the Jumbotron, that would have been like a supporter of the joke. That would have helped. Are you kidding?
That spot when she's never done this kind of work, to move around, to manage the camera, to manage the lights, to manage the cues, to get the words out at the right time. That takes in a very experienced announcer / comedian, whatever you want. Even comics don't have experience doing this kind of thing. I promise you, because you guys have to think about the whole process of moving to your exact spots. You have to rehearse these things and your timing with the lights, with the camera, with everything. That girl should have never been there. Doesn't matter if I'm hosting or not. You should have done enough rehearsal to see she should have never been there. Or maybe there's something else where they couldn't rehearse, they couldn't get access to the venue because they didn't pay enough money. I don't know what it is. I'll say this too. The crowd was doing them zero favors.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe you should have cleared that P. Diddy joke with Kai Cenat, you know? But I feel like they if they're gonna make that joke, you can't half-ass a joke like that. You gotta be so much more intelligent about it. Like, because I feel like you have to know most people aren't going to understand the meme. Like, you know, when I first heard that Kai Cenat thing, I thought that they were calling him a predator. I was like, what the fuck, you know? But now that it's like, oh, that's not what they're doing. They're making a joke that Kai made. Okay, show the joke that Kai made. Right? That's your best bet.
The crowd, when she came up on stage, came up with the most tepid reaction. They were already tired. And I've seen this sometimes. Like, you guys would be surprised. Those exact same jokes with a crowd who's willing to be a little bit more can work super well. I've seen so many galas with jokes at that level or lower, and the people are responding well.
This was, like, to me, was the equivalent of doing a hip hop show in the hip hop scene, underground scene, where everybody in the audience is a rapper.
True.
And they're like, I could do this. I could do better than this. Like, I could.
Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that. That's interesting. I never would have thought maybe they're sitting there and like, oh, I could have done this better if I had the opportunity. Okay, maybe. That's interesting.
You're not nailing this. I could nail this. So they're looking at you like a bunch of haters.
There's a clip I saw because the guy who interrupted the show, apparently this is about him. So this guy was sitting right beside him.
Oh, true story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're going to tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, you know, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, fuck that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch. I'll fucking toss that bitch. Well, I'll fucking teeth out. How's she going to suck dick with no teeth? Man,
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
That who the fuck she thinks she... And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do.
I think...
Damn, dude. That's what happens when you're talking to your... This happens when you're talking to your friends a little too loud, dude. But that's the problem, is that like when you're saying shit like that, first of all, you shouldn't be saying shit like that. It's disgusting. Second of all, you're saying shit like that at you know, when you're saying shit like that, I imagine loud, you don't care who hears you. And that's one of the biggest problems. Because I guarantee there's some people like, well, you know, he was saying it in private, like, you know, blah, 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 blah. No, dude, like, you say that shit loud enough. They know what they're doing, dude. You know what you're doing when you say that so fucking loud. You're trying to, you don't care if people hear you. It's a huge problem. You know, it's, first of all, the venting is disgusting in the first place. But second of all, you're venting loud enough for people to hear you. It's fucking crazy.
I know. After he knocks her teeth out.
I thought it was crazy. A bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo man, are you okay? Like,
crazy. I usually come inside the bathroom, but you know.
Good. And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, man, he's just from New York.
Hey, well, me too. We don't really talk about you know, violently assaulting people typically. We don't like. It's a little rough, boss man. That's hey, average New York things. Hey, I'm gonna beat her so bad she has no teeth, and then I'm not gonna continue the joke because it's fucking rough. You know, it's a rough joke.
Dead ass.
That's when you want Tylil or whatever, what is the Rakai to go, nigga.
Oh.
That's an overreaction. I'm sorry. And like, all you did is draw more attention to the bad joke. So I don't know, maybe this guy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like almost like a Streisand effect, kind of. They're not trying to suppress the joke, but they're speaking out so negatively of it in such a disgusting way, fucks it over.
Rides for, I was going to say rides his meat, but maybe he rides for Kai or whatever, and I get it, but.
That's what happens when you employ all your best friends, but they're fucking dumb as hell. That's crazy. But he's not going to get any backlash in his community. That's one of the problems, too. They're not going to give a fuck, honestly, like at all. So
that whole reaction, that joke wasn't fucking.
Hey, somebody made the joke that Kai was like, P. Diddy, what should we do? Oh, let's prove it. Like, that's basically what that reaction communicates. Like when you decide to be like, oh, I'm gonna beat her badly, and then I'm gonna fucking like do something horrible to her. Wow, like that's kind of P. Diddy behavior, no? So you're not really doing yourself any favors there, boss.
Funny. Now you've made the situation.
He's been getting hate. The hate's not gonna. They don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a shit. Not any meaningful capacity. Okay.
100 times more awkward. You made the whole event more awkward.
My favorite moment of the award.
Everyone.
Whoa, what the fuck? Wow.
I feel like
Why did she bend over to give us a better look? What the fuck was that?
What happened? She went, hello, everyone. I went, hello.
Dude. What the fuck?
here has a fuck ASMR. Or
Oh, she's the one with Tourette's. Yeah. That's cool. Hey, how come they didn't get Uncle Tix to go? That's all I'm saying, dude. Fucking, what are we doing here?
other makers
She's dressed like fucking Lulu from Final Fantasy, dude. It's crazy.
creating content, among other things. So the nominees for the Best Creative Arts Streamer, suck my dick.
Whoa, you think that that's real? You think that she's activating her tick, you know, just to be like funny? I would do it. I know she has actual Tourette's, but you know what I mean? Like if I had Tourette's, I do, but it's like facial Tourette's. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's not like the oops, I said a bad word. I mean, sometimes I do, but it's not part of the. Actually, I could have just lied, and be like, yeah, it's part of it. Anytime I'll play, I have called what we have League of Legends Tourette's. Why I say horrible, terrible things, you know. Anyway, let's continue. We're kind of going off on a tangent.
I love that girl.
I'm starting to believe that this shit's all fake.
I told you. It's fucking. I told you like snow bunnies, dude. What the fuck?
And I love it. I don't know if Tourette's real anymore or not, but it's.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know breakout streamer of the year.
Is that Nicki Minaj? What the hell? Who is that? What the fuck? I think I like that more.
Went to breakout streamer of the year. Went to Adapt, and congratulations. And we respect you for what you did.
I'm paying attention.
But Rakai should have won breakout streamer of the year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Oh, she's having her Kanye moment. Next thing you know, she's gonna be she's gonna have fucking bipolar. What the fuck, bro? Terrible. You have to ban her for the event. You can't let people doing that shit. What are you doing here? What the fuck?
Shut up, Rakai. Shut up. Blah, 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 blah.
People.
Yeah, dude, that's some disrespectful shit. That's actually the most disrespectful thing I've seen so far in this whole event. Oh wait, no, it's not. The guy that was talking about assaulting. You know, that girl. That was pretty bad. But publicly, this one was public. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking a Cardi C. Yeah. So that's fucking crazy.
People are booing her. Like, if you got something or you disagree, you're in a show, you disagree, there's two things you can do.
Well, you should boo her. That's not what she said. Say it afterwards. Don't say it at the show. Don't try to like break down the show. Say it afterwards. Later on, be like, oh, I thought this person should win. Why are you using this as like an opportunity? Like, this is a shit show. If anything, like, I think that Cutie Cinderella needs to be more careful about who is and is not allowed to fucking show up to these goddamn events. Because that's fucking crazy work. Bloop.
Not a goddamn thing. Or shutting the fuck up and go home and just talk about it when you're home.
True.
Well, that's the reason why.
Talk about it to your mom. This guy's not beast proof. He's not taking damage.
She got escorted by security, rightfully so, to get out because we don't know if she's going to do it again. And she was like, yeah, I did that. Later on, she was on stream and doing her thing, right? Don't crash nobody. I'm talking about Kanye West. I'm talking about to Lil Mama. Don't crash nobody's things, even me. Like, I tried to do that once and that backfired. So,
nice.
Yeah, but
speaking from experience, dude.
You know, these platforms attract a lot of like narcissistic people. So some people.
Yeah, but you got to know better, bro. There's nobody more narcissistic than actual fucking what is it called? Like real people. Oh, these okay. There's nothing attracts like narcissistics more than being an actual celebrity. So like these are not real celebrities. Just to be absolutely clear. And these people are popular. Like let's not fucking pretend they're not popular. But these are not real celebrities. Okay? Like a fucking streamer awards are like they're nothing compared to like actual celebrity status and like money and fame and this and that. And they're acting like more than they fucking are. And so, like, you know, you got to have a basic level of decorum. You know, it's fucking crazy. Because that's some disrespectful shit. Like, you can have disagreements. Oh, I think this person should have won. Say it online later. Don't say it at the event. Don't try to bomb the event out just because you don't like who won a certain fucking award or something. That's just petty shit.
People feel their opinion's more important than the moment, and they're going to say what they want to say. Unfortunately, you're never going to stop. And it's going to benefit her, too, because she gets brand recognition. People saw them titties. A lot of fucking thirsty dudes are going to probably pay for whatever she got going on.
I can't believe I said that she had nice boobs, dude. It's terrible. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
You know, stupid moment for sure. To me, what really stood out to me is the community not showing up for the person organizing something for their benefit. That's the takeaway I get from this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's the problem, though. It's like, who are her fucking best friends, dude? Its best friends are fucking snake-ass motherfuckers like Hassan. He wouldn't show up for Ethan. You know, I'm not trying to fucking guzzle the guy's cum, but, you know, Hassan's community was relentlessly harassing Ethan, and Hassan didn't do shit about it. He let it happen. You know what I mean? So that's what happens, bro. Kind of what happens. You know, you can't have so many performative friends and then be upset when like everything's a performance. And it's tough, man. I'll tell you, it's not easy as a content creator to make friends. I get that. You know, it's hard to trust people with like very sensitive shit. People are willing to snake you a lot of times, and especially if they feel like it can benefit their platform, they'll be willing to fucking snake you out. You know, you got to be fucking careful about that. But you know, they got to develop some real fucking friends that aren't just friends with them because they can get a benefit out of it. Because that's one of the things too. I mean, why the fuck do you think that they're like, oh, I can benefit? So that if you're friends with somebody because you feel like you can benefit from them, like you're gonna take that to its natural conclusion and you're gonna benefit off of them in like a fucking time of crisis, in their time of need. You know, a lot of people are like that.
Look at the fuck ups, you can look at a lot of stuff, but these people should have been far more supportive of something that helps our industry. To me, I can't wrap my head around that part.
What? You can rap. I know it. I can tell.
That's I can't, but I just like, if you've never organized events, guys, I'm telling you, it is one of the most thankless jobs you will ever do in your life.
100%.
And when people come to the event,
what?
And they give you energy and they make the event go well. And even when, because like, guys, hiccups are going to happen at events. Maybe not to this degree, but many of them do. A host who's not like great.
It's my favorite dragon.
And what you normally hear is cheering. You got this, girl. Keep going. You hear people trying to just send words of encouragement.
I don't know, man. I don't think that exists. I mean, I don't know what they do at celebrity events. That's just kind of like the status quo. Like, hey, man, be supportive of the event. You know, for the streamer awards, I don't think that they have all that shit pat down to be like, hey, listen, like we're putting on this big event, try to show some support for us, try not to like take over. We're really trying. This is unironically like a meeting to sit down with everybody. But listen, we're doing this event. We put a lot of work into it. This is like for the benefit of everybody. We all go here, people win, this and that and the other thing. It's a great time. You know, please try to show support, try not to be disruptive. Like, I don't know if they do that. But you kind of should. I mean, it makes sense. You could always just not show up if you don't want to support the event. So that's the thing, is if you're going to show up to the event, you know it's because it benefits you. So give it a fucking break instead of like shitting on it in the middle of the event. Or don't show up. You could just not show up. You can literally just decide not to show up. That's fine.
Them motherfuckers couldn't wait to grab. Hey, bitch, that wasn't funny.
Oh, no, they went there to hate.
Yeah.
They went there to hate.
They came with some tight energy. And it's just like, there is nothing that will infuriate you more than when you doing shit for free. Because apparently you're not even paid for this shit.
Yep.
When you doing shit for free.
Well, I'm sure she's getting paid in like brand deals and shit, but
for others, and they try to spit in your face. It's something that gets to you. And I can only imagine if I'm her boyfriend got to be consoling. She's probably crying. She'd be probably crying for multiple days. She crying on the street. She crying a lot, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not even, I can't say nothing because goddamn. Woof. Hey, man. Shit.
They're ungrateful for real.
God bless her. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
All right, man.
That's funny. Yeah, honestly, I think that was a good perspective. I never really thought about it, but I think that might have been like apparently they've done events like that and they're comedians, so they have an extra appreciation for trying to make jokes, even if they don't necessarily land as well as they'd like to. So I actually appreciate that. I appreciate that perspective. Incredible stuff, some would say.